Hey, this is Life, Tech, and Sundry. Join Alan, Marcos, and Josue, the hosts of LTS. Follow us at LT Sundry on Twitter, LTS.pod on Instagram, Life, Tech, and Sundry on YouTube, and all your favorite podcast distribution services. Stay frosty.
Hey there, Marcos here. Welcome back to part 2. Here we continue talking about the autumn season menu in many stores like Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts and so forth. And also we continue talking with anime along with some dating. So enjoy.
Tim, yes.
Here's the lineup. Tim Hortons will have the following items on its fall menu in Canada. Please hold. Hold this. Pumpkin spice latte served hot or cold. Pumpkin spice cold brew nil. Pumpkin spice load iced cap. Pumpkin spice muffin. Dulce apple fritter. Dolce, I guess I can say like a French style. Dolce apple fritter dream donut. I'm going for the donut, man. I'm a donut man.
Yeah, donuts are good. I mean, not
And
good
it's a
for
fritter.
you.
It's
Yes.
a fritter though. Look at that fritter. The fritter's like an America, this continent
Right.
side, right? Where are
Yes.
fritters from?
It's just another name or another, what's the derived word for fried?
From French?
No, for fried food. Just fried dough. It's a fritter.
You're gonna learn. Oh, see, this is a cooking thing I didn't think about. Today I learned. It is where, of course, Canada. French.
Fritter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fritz. So
Pommes.
fries is the same thing?
Would
It's
be
a
like,
name?
like pommes frites. I think that's pommes frites is like fried potato.
So anything with the name like frituras in Spanish.
Oh, it's a Latin root.
Yeah. Gotta stay based. There we go. But yeah. What else? So, you go with the other story, Alan.
Give me a second. You still want me to read the trending fall flavors beyond pumpkin spice or not? Because they have bacon. I've seen a couple of bacon things.
What's the bacon? Let's see, go for it.
Wait up. Let me see. Caramel has half vibes too, or fall vibes too. That's Carl's Jr. salted caramel pretzel shake. And then there's also the Dunkin' Maple Sugar Bacon Breakfast Sandwich. And then the next one is the My Mochi's Apple Pie a la mode. And those were the only ones that were mentioned.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure they're all really tasty. But personally, I think I like the apple crisp type of flavor profile. The bacon is
Apple
dope.
fritters.
Yeah, the bacon and maple syrup I think is dope, but like in small quantities because I think it could be really overbearing. Like it just leaves you with that, I guess, not aftertaste, but just that yearning to get like a large glass of water to try to wash it down because it might be just overpowering. And then the mochi, I think hopefully it's probably good. I've never tasted it myself, so I can't really say anything about it like that. But to the next point or the next article, it's called, or the title for it is Fast Food Market Set Stunning Growth from 2023 to 2031. And this is a Digital Journal article. And this is by press release, it says. I don't see anybody. There's no credit over here, creditor. It says 106 report pages, fast food market analysis 2023 by product type, chained independent, application type, full service restaurants, fast food, 100% home delivery, takeaway, cafes, bars, street stalls, kiosks, Business Scope, Outlook, and major players. It says the latest independent research report on fast food market explore investment in market. It classifies how companies developing these technologies across various industries verticals aim to explore its future to become a major business disruptor. Fast food study eludes very useful reviews and strategic assessments, including the generic market trends, emerging technologies, industry drivers, challenges, regulatory policies that propel the market growth, along with major players' profiles and strategies. So I guess I'll end it here because the next thing that it gives you is like a sample PDF report and major key players of the market, which are Doctors Associates Inc., McDonald's Corporation, FEMSA, which is probably just an acronym for FEMSA. What the hell is this? Franquiqueadora Hawaiian Paradise, SA de CV, Modelo SA. I think that's
a beer, right?
Beer, yeah. Starbucks Corporation, Carasso SA, the CV Group, Alessa, and Yum Brands. So,
fast food is going up, boys.
But yeah, basically, I guess what I can gather, the gabagoo. I guess what you can basically sum up from this article, if you can make heads or tails from it, is basically the bigger companies are trying to figure out how they can innovate in their respective industries, and not just by making cheaper products, but disrupting the competition or the industry by implementing different types of technology. So I think some of the takeaways here are cafe, bars, street stalls, kiosks. Like they're really trying to figure out how they can streamline certain things in order for them to not have people working, and they can just get their products, whether it be from a stall or a kiosk or a vending machine. I think that might be the next phase, where they're phasing out people working behind the counter, and you can just go to the smart board and kind of just go on the menu, select whatever you want, pay, and then you'll have what little workers you have left from at the counter, where you pick up your little brown bag with your name on a sticker stuck with your receipt on it, and then you just pick up and go. And
Dunkin' Donut does that, I think, right? Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, for the most part, every fast food place is doing that, from Chipotle to Starbucks to Dunkin' to McDonald's. I've seen it in a lot of places. Panera does the same thing. Some companies are more efficient than others using technology. I think the user interface for some companies or restaurants are a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to figure out, where other ones are a lot more clunky. They're not as smooth. There's a lot more hiccups. Like I think one of the things that Josue and you mentioned, I want to say during the pandemic, was you start seeing a lot of these innovations, but if the app is whack or the company doesn't even have an app, like it kind of deters you from actually wanting to buy from that location or from the app altogether. And if you're in or around the actual location, you'll probably be more enticed to go in and order there than opposed to actually doing it through the app. And if you're able to use a different app to buy something at a different location or for a competition of theirs, you might as well do that over actually going there personally or trying to figuring out how to use their application. So a lot of those things people take into consideration, right? So a lot of companies want to get their brand off of Uber Eats and Postmates and Grubhub and DoorDash, because they don't want to continuously pay them some sort of fee to use their application. So this is the reason why they're trying to innovate and try to figure out how to make their user interface on their apps a lot more friendlier or user friendly and practical and just intuitive overall. So this is the way I'm looking at in real time how these things are coming together, how they're gonna make it even more streamlined and like just do those incremental, changes to make it even better. I don't know, but I could see something that could probably, how like they put it in the article. They're trying to find a way to disrupt the industry, right? So that might just mean that they're going to invest a whole bunch of money in robots or some sort of like automation robot so that they can,
like the Tesla robot,
right, to flip burgers and do yoga at the same time.
Yes. And they live stream with their Ray-Bans.
And again, it's still going to take time. It's not like you're going to have, iRobot, Will Smith iRobot type of robots making your food and stuff like that, or being your maid or your butler. But yeah, but you'll probably have those robotic arms, serving some soft serve ice cream or making or flipping patties or frying French fries or something of that nature. You'll see people invest money in their companies to do that. And maybe in the next 10-15 years you'll start seeing like the first major robotic arms roll out. Maybe in the next 15-20 years you start seeing like a full restaurant where there's very little human interaction.
Even the manager is a robot because he's online doing something else.
Probably, but I don't know. That's just from what I can gather from this article and like the things I see when I go and visit certain restaurants. Like, what do you guys see, or what have you guys come into contact with going out and into these like fast food places or even regular restaurants or whatever? Like, do you see an innovation, or do you see, things that are what this article is claiming to do, like these disruptions of industries and businesses because of their technology or some sort of innovation? Or do you see a lot of them like their applications, or do you see them just being kind of monotonous or like not coming up with new ideas, slow, or like what have your experiences been? Because like I can tell you mine, but at the same time it's like I want to listen to you guys as well, because I know you probably have different experiences due to where you live and who you go with to these places, or if you even eat in or order out, or whatever the case is.
Let's pass it to Mr. J. Josue, what do you think? Damn. Well, I'll give you my story instead.
Okay.
So, the whole situation with the fast food, I'm gonna own up to it. I like to use a lot of Grubhub, hashtag not sponsored yet. And that one was my first one since college. What is this website? I was like, okay, let me order over there. When I was over there in Queens, it gave me the best stuff that I wanted, that I was looking for at a decent price, and I stuck with it. Created an account and stuck with it. Another place locally, locally, hashtag not sponsored again, Roosters Market. They were. I love that they had a phone number that I can contact them through. Put in the order, just go to it and pick up my order. Again, that was the thing that they've been using for years. And then there was their website. Their website, personally, I consider that it wasn't the best. A lot of room for improvement. And they weren't on Grubhub. So guess what? There you have me calling them always, whenever I was over there. But eventually, they hopped onto Grubhub and all those kinds of places. I feel like those places, those intermediary food delivery services, they specialize. They found their lane and worked on it. I feel like that's the best thing that, for me as a customer, that came out. Some of the places don't have a robust website, because before apps, there were websites. And a lot of people or companies paid to make their websites into apps. And a lot of money went into that, which, if your website wasn't strong to begin with, guess what? your app is going to be not the most robust. So when Grubhub, Postmates, Seamless, what's the other one? Got slid it, went into the market and said, "Hey, I got a proposition you can't refuse." And for me as a customer, I never looked back. Nowadays, if I ever ordered from Rooster's Market, 9 times out of 10, I'd use the website. I definitely use the website, even though I find it a little bit restricting. I'm willing to deal with it in the sense that I like my custom porterhouse, switch it with chicken cutlet. I can't say that, and to the person or over the phone, I could say that. Now over the app, I can say switch porterhouse with instead of grilled chicken, make it into chicken cutlet. I can, but it's not the same. I'd have to. There's a certain barrier. It's not perfect, but it's still more convenient for me as a customer. And as a person that's running a business, not running a business, but working in the customer service business, I can tell that we're in a good place where there's a steady flow of customers. But I feel like it'd be better to make any announcements, any quick forms of contact, to have either phone number, to have Instagram, or to have something, so that the public can know what's our deal. An example: I went to a local Colombian shop around the block to pick up some empanadas one time, and I asked them, "Hey guys, do you have like a phone number, a website somewhere? Are you guys in Grubhub?" "Oh no, we have an IG." Okay, I didn't say anything, but I felt like it was an incomplete thing. They either, if they have a phone number, I think they do, and but they never answered. I don't remember it too well, but I feel like Grubhub is, all those food delivery service are a disruptor right now, and how some of the places that I like to eat at have their own delivery service, and they're not tracked on Grubhub, even though they say they're on Grubhub. I have even though they're local, right? And I've ordered before with them over the phone. It's a certain peace of mind when you can track your food order or pick it up yourself, either or. Versus like, I don't know where it is. What time is it going to come here? Are they going to call me? All those questions as a customer, always, as a person that ordered, put down the money to expect the delivery is, expect what you paid for. There you go. Expect what you paid for. And sometimes you get burned because your delivery service didn't come through, or it's missing something. And I know that's very frustrating as a customer. What do you think, Josue? He's not here yet. So what do you think, Alan? Like, do you find that frustrating as a customer? I feel like all those food delivery services are the market disruptors at this time, right now, as of this recording.
Do you mean like the inconsistencies of the...
In as a whole of the industry, the food service industry, I feel like the intermediate, like they specialize in being a delivery service, meaning that they can make it more robust, versus the local deli having a guy to deliver around the block or something like that. Even though they're within Grubhub, they don't have the complete interface that it's right here around the corner, it's right there around the corner.
Well, I don't know. Like, I get what you're saying, because I do see like local eateries that are delicatessen or delis or stuff like that offer food on apps like Grubhub or Uber Eats or DoorDash. But I don't know if it's really, only they know, right? Because they're the actual business owner. But putting your business on those type of websites ultimately kind of hassles you, or doesn't work very well as far as like you're actually making money on those type of apps, because some of the profits, if not almost all the profit, goes to the said app because it's not their app, right? And
of course, yeah.
I think more than anything else, it's like it would probably be more word of mouth, or some way they might see it as a promotional way for them to get their name out there to more people.
Yes.
opposed to, not having those eyeballs on their location. So
That's called impressions, I think.
right. Well, I don't know if it's called impressions, more like promotion, right? They're promoting themselves in a way, shape, or form. But even then, I think it's counterintuitive, because you're in business to make money. You're not in business to make charity.
Yes, sir.
Or making money for other companies. So that's why I remember listening to owners of businesses not liking Uber Eats or DoorDash or Grubhub or Caviar or whatever the case is, right? Because what little profits they make kind of go to the actual application than their pockets, and it just makes it a lot more difficult. Yeah, they're selling food, but they're not making profit, so it doesn't really work out for them. So what I think a lot of people do is one of two things. They either accept, for the most part, all cash. I know a couple of places that they only accept cash, and there'll be places that you're able to use your debit card or credit card with a certain amount minimum, right? So a
Yes,
$5
sir.
minimum, and that makes sense, right? Because they don't have to pay out of their profits for that transaction through the system of a MasterCard, Visa, or American Express, or whatever other credit card issuer there is. So they try to figure out a way to actually make profit, which is good. And to be quite honest, I think that you're always going to run into that hiccup of, if you order, whether you order online or through the app or even in person, there's always that chance, right? Or that percentage of someone messing up along the way and your order being, messed up. And that could be in person or on the app or online or whatever. You're always going to run into that problem, into that issue.
I got you some numbers here.
Okay.
So your order for orders you receive through the as a shop owner or as a business owner making business just with Grubhub. For orders you receive through the Grubhub app or on Grubhub.com, you pay Grubhub a marketing commission to cover the cost of listing and promoting your restaurant. This ranges from 5% to 20% of each order, depending on the Grubhub pricing package you choose. Read that on the Grubhub website as a business owner. But so example, if you're buying a hamburger that's worth $20, right? One it could be from 50 cents to $2 that's going of that $20 hamburger is going towards Grubhub, meaning that you're left with what? With this is without taxes, and this is super simple, dear listener. Okay, this is super simple. This is excluding taxes. This is before taxes. Okay, there's always going to be taxes in this equation. Let's not kid ourselves in that sense. So technically, you could be out 25%, losing a quarter on the high end, or and this is me being conservative.
Right.
You're always out 25% of whatever your price for your product is. And I don't even know if Grubhub changes the price of your said product.
Yeah, they might kind of like run up the price just so they can get extra.
So there you go. So Mr. J.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I was gonna say that.
Yep. Mr. J had to step off. So thank you, Jose, for joining us. Till the next time, Jose. But yeah. So what do you think, Alan? Well, shall we go with the other one? Can you do you want to go for that one, or should I go for it?
You want me to read it?
Yes, please. The 25.
The finance, right? The Yahoo Finance.
The 25 most.
Let's see. I need it to load.
I'll give you the title. How about that first? Let's split it even. The 25 most popular fast foods in America. This article lists 25 most popular fast foods in America based on a survey by YouGov, a global public opinion and data company. The top 5 are as follows. Please, Alan, if you will.
Yeah, I don't know. The link isn't giving me the actual what's it called? Article.
Mm-hmm. If anything, I'll read. If anything, just from the email that I just the description that I briefed it.
Well,
Just the top 5.
yeah. Well, the thing right there on the. Let's see where. Okay, so it says 25 most popular fast foods in America. The article lists the 25 most popular fast foods in America based on a survey by YouGov, a global public opinion and data company. The top 5 are pizza, burgers, fries, chicken nuggets, and ice cream. 25 most popular fast food in America. Yahoo Finance, 20th September 2023. Link is in the description.
So where are the hot dogs then? Where are the tacos?
That's a good question. I don't know if they've gone down in popularity or what have you.
Or the
But-
donuts?
True, or maybe there's just more people that go to burger joints because there are more burger joints than hot dog joints, including
I
the little
agree.
hot dog carts.
But pizza beats them all.
Yeah,
I can imagine that. Pizza's it's a strong. I was up. A lot of my upbringing was with pizza around me, so I can imagine that. How about you, dear listener? Are you a pizza main, hamburger main? Neither. I'll post it on social media. I'll probably make a poll whenever this episode goes live. I'll post it and say, "Hey, you a burger main, pizza main, or ask me later." Or neither. How about that? Neither. Which one are you between both, Alan? If you had to choose one.
between pizza and burgers.
Mhm. Hamburger or some pizza.
I might, and this is just from my track record right now. I think I go for cheeseburgers more often than I go for pizza. I think I go for pizza more than I go for hot dogs. So I think if I had to put it in a tier, it would be like burgers first, then cheeseburgers, then pizza, then hot dog. If those are the 3 correct. Whoa! Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
For me, I'm a pizza man. I'm sorry, I'm a pizza man. I like all the varieties I've had. I can't. Sicilian, man. Just one word: Sicilian slices. That
Oh, yeah?
Sicilian pizza makes me testify, if you will.
Yes.
It'll be hamburgers number 3, hot dogs in the middle. Of those 3.
Okay.
But yeah, with that, dear listener, should I add hot dogs into the serving? Always add hot dogs to the
if
serving.
you want, because I think the most popular food, ethnically speaking, in America is Mexican food. From what I remember, listening or reading an article. I don't know if you want to look that up, but
I got you.
because
Say less.
it might be Italian for all I know, or Chinese, but I
What's the
think
question?
like the most popular ethnic food in the United States. I think it's Mexican from the latest polls, but I think it might be Italian or Chinese or Japanese. It's probably up there, but I don't quite.
In the US, right?
Yep.
2023. Am I sharing? No, I'm not sharing. I need to share here. There you go. There, and there. There you go. I'm sharing. What is the most popular ethnic food in the US 2023? Oh, damn. Your General Tao is came in and slid into the DMs and said, "I am here."
Yes, the good general. You gotta love.
Not general, not the colonel, the General Tao.
Yes, the general. Yeah. Yes.
3.35 million searches per month in the US alone. Chinese is America's favorite food. And note that the majority of all those dishes, right, like General Tao, orange chicken, I think they're mainly made in American, right?
Yeah. It's
They're still American though.
It's Chinese American food. Yeah, it's Americanized.
It's that don't knock it till you try it. Listeners, try that General Tao. Let me
The
know.
good generals. Yes.
And that
Again, if I don't know if they had like offered a tier list. They might have a tier list, like the most popular food in the United States, from least to worst, or whatever, like the tier list of popular food in the U.S. That's possible. Because I don't know if that, besides Chinese food, like again, could be Italian, could be Mexican, could be some other food like Indian food or maybe Peruvian food. I don't know. There might be some sort of tier list.
Just put the numbers with 3.35 searches on the Google search engine of this year, just as of as long as we're counting right now. But yeah, so with that, using the intelligence of the search engine, do you want to slide into the artificial intelligence news?
I kind of want to leave that one for me for next time.
Okay, shall we go to anime?
Yeah, sure.
Go with the intro. Can you put the intro, please? And Ali? Number 4.
Number 4.
Go with the intro.
Let me find it first. Okay, got it.
Wait, no, not that one.
Okay, then. I don't know which one it is.
Go with this one. I got it.
One more thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
やれやれだぜ Like you cut, G.
Cool.
Never forgotten, dear listeners. Okay. Number 5. So, government organized studio Ghibli themed matchmaking event bombarded with applications, dear listener. A matchmaking event organized by the Japanese government for singles who love Studio Ghibli films has received an overwhelming number of applications, exceeding the capacity of the venue. The event will feature screenings of Ghibli classics as quizzes and speed dating, dear listeners.
Okay.
Brought to you by the Anime News Network. So, full disclosure, I didn't apply to this. I'm sorry. I can't report in on site. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't.
true,
I
true,
couldn't. It's just it was conflicting with other stuff in my calendar, dear listener. I'm sorry.
Right.
What do you think, Alan?
I mean, I'm not a big Studio Ghibli fan, to be quite honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, even if I got the opportunity, maybe I would go. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think I would put my name in the hat to try to get picked.
I would do it for the content, for the stories. I wouldn't post because I'd be busy, but I would just, So
Obviously, yes,
like
of course.
you're looking at me, right? You're looking at me.
No, not yet. Wait,
Oh.
let me switch it up. Okay, go ahead.
So there I was. Now imagine I just sit down. If you're watching the video, I'm not posting the video part, but the screen was just blank with the background, and then me just sitting down.
It's like full scrolls 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Back in my day.
I come back with longer hair,
Yes. So let me tell
With a
you,
beard.
youngins. Let me tell you, youngins, what I went
And
through.
the top hat. I wish I had the top hat.
and what is it called? The monocle, the little one eye
An eye
glass.
patch. How about that? An eye patch.
You're pirates.
I'm an eye
Pirate
patch with a
Marcos.
top hat
Yes, that looks so random.
and
But
the
yeah,
beard.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That'll be my icebreaker. Like, what are you doing?
What
Yes.
am I doing?
What are you doing?
Yes.
But yeah, speed dating though. So they're using anime and it's government sponsored. So could it be a
Of course
tax?
it is.
Is it a tax deductible thing if you're applying for?
Probably for Ghibli, not for the person buying the experience.
Oh, the Ghibli the Ghibli experience for your Ghibli fans.
The Ghibli's. Yeah, it probably, if it's a government organized something or other, I'm pretty sure it's subsidized. So they're just giving you enough money to do it for this exact number of people. So I think they're trying to create some sort of hype behind it in order for them to sell more tickets. And I think it's smart of them because as of late, I remember the newest attractions for Tokyo is the Nintendo World that they opened up. So alongside with Disney Tokyo, you have obviously the new Nintendo World, and also you have Pokemon, which is really big. And if you incorporate another studio that is on that same level, which is a Ghibli, or however you want to pronounce it,
The Ghibli experience.
you want to create hype for it so that when tourists come or people go to Japan, it could be one on the bucket list of like maybe 4 or 5 places you want to go hit up because it has something to do with anime or subculture, the subculture of Japan. So you might want to go visit where they have the Attack on Titan, statues of the 3
The Gundam
characters, or the large ass Gundam over there at Odaiba. Or you might want to go to other places in Japan that have like the anime theme-esque type of scenarios, or places where they have some sort of statue or some sort of event or some sort of restaurant or walkthrough, something or other, something that's going to catch your attention and make you want to stay there or actually go to the place and spend some money over there. So that's what I think they're essentially trying to do. And because it's government organized and probably subsidized, they're going to try their best to build hype, because they're probably wanting tourist money to go into those areas to kind of revitalize and economically stimulate the area around the Ghibli theme, place.
I have a question. If I was the government, right, over here, and
Yeah.
and I had to get you out on a date, going dating, into the market, what theme would I have to choose to get you on the streets dating?
Well, I think we would have to kind of make a
This is for
obviously-
you.
No,
A
of course.
curtailed for you.
But I think we think about it like a one size fits all for this scenario, and unfortunately, it's not like that. Culturally, we're very different from Japan, especially us, because we not only live in the United States, but we also have Mexican roots. So what happens is that even for us, we could probably be born and raised in the U.S., but there's some undertones that are very Mexican, where we might like to be more passionate, personal people with the girls that we go out on dates with, right? So we're probably more of the romantic type, more of like we want to go to places and sit down or take pictures, or depending also your personality. Now, if I know myself, right, and maybe anime isn't probably the first thing I want to start off with as a point of conversation.
Yeah.
From the get-go, maybe it's like, okay, so what's your profession? What do you do? If we're gonna go out, I would hope that we could at least enjoy a meal together or get something to drink. Maybe that's something that I would want to start off with first. Maybe have some locations in mind that I would like to go and visit, to look at the scenery, or even I don't know about you, Marcos, but I'm the type of person that I'm okay with going to a museum, right? Or going to
there's pretty good museums here, man.
Yeah, I mean, going to an art museum or going to a regular what's the other museum of natural history out in New York?
Mona, right? I think it's called the Mona, MONA. Museum of Natural Arts, Natural History.
Natural history is one, and then the one I think you're mentioning is the one for art. The art one. So I don't mind going there. To be honest, I can even go to the what's it called, the Central Park or something like that, and I would be cool with that to walk around.
Ticket with 90% off these places. What would that ticket have? Like of these three places.
But because I'm me, bro, like personally, I would want to do like a food pump. If anything,
you get one place in the state that you're living in, and you get whatever place of entertainment with this ticket, or a card. You show your card.
But this is the issue, I think, Marcos. I think because you're in Tokyo, that again we have to also make a difference between or differentiate the topography, right, or the sheer size of a Japan compared to a state like New York. Geographically, it's a lot more different than one to another, right? Where Tokyo, you can go to one of the closer, I guess I don't know if it would be considered a prefecture or not, but like if you go from Tokyo, you might want to go to like a Kobe, or you want to go to Yokohama, or you want to go to Kyoto, or you want to go to other places in Japan that's not necessarily in Tokyo. That's going to be money that you have to spend to get on the train, to get on the bus, to get on a plane if you want to go to Hokkaido, or if you want to go to Okinawa down in the south, or places like that takes time and money. Right. So
question, is a prefecture a state equivalent, or is it a county equivalent?
I want to say it's like more of like a province, but I could be wrong because I know they have different ways of divvying up.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. It's like over here if you have like a county, right? Well, a county is different from a
village.
Well, obviously, no. I was going to compare it to like more along the lines of a borough, right? So Manhattan is a borough, Bronx is the borough, Queens, Brooklyn, they're boroughs, right? So, but it's different from a county because then you have different things like Orange County, Rockland County, Westchester County, Hudson Valley. Like you have like these different types of like counties that are in New York, but they're distinct from each other, right? They're like border lines where the county line is divides certain places in order for them to kind of be sectioned off and kind of have their own rules and regulations and parameters and stuff like that.
I'm sharing my screen, and it's very wishy-washy, the answer.
Let me see this one. Largest division possible in Japan. Yep. Yeah. So they're like states, right? So yeah. I would say personally, if we were in New York and we had to do this, like it's kind of tough for you or I, especially money wise or time wise. It would be a little bit more difficult to try to get from, like, say, from New York City to Syracuse or Albany, right? Or Buffalo, if you wanted to go there, right? Or if you wanted to go to the Great Lakes, or if you want to go to Niagara Falls, like a lot of these places are pretty spread out. It'd probably be closer to you and I if we said, I want to go to New Haven, or I wanted to, and that's in Connecticut, or I wanted to go to Atlantic City, which is in Jersey, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot closer for us, being closer to the city, to go to those places, right? To go to Stamford, Connecticut, or something like that. It would probably be closer to go there than to say, well, let's go over there to Syracuse or Albany or Buffalo. Like, it's quite a ways away,
Yeah.
compared to the time it would get us to. It would take us to go to like Atlantic City or what's it called in New Haven, Connecticut, or Long Island, right? To the Hamptons, right? To Montauk. Right. That would probably be closer to us than going out to the northern tip of New York up north.
Towards the border.
Right. So
with Canada.
Right. And it's doable, but just like in Japan, it probably makes a lot more sense that if you're in Tokyo, you probably stay in Tokyo. Maybe you can go off to Yokohama because it's closer. Maybe you want to go to like the boroughs. What I kind of it seems to me like Tokyo has boroughs a la New York City or New York proper, or what you would call the city boroughs, right? Where you have like a Shinjuku, Shibuya, Ginza, you have Asakusa, you have Akihabara, you have places like that, or Odaiba, where you can go and it's essentially close enough inside of Tokyo proper where you're able to visit these places and be close enough so you can travel during the day, which it'll take you a couple of, like maybe between 15 to 20 minutes to get from one extreme to another. And probably it'll take you, a couple hours to explore that borough. And you're able to be flexible with your time and say, like, you start off at Akihabara, but then you want to go to Asakusa to get some lunch, and then you want to go get dinner at Ginza or something like that. It's all doable, right? Because you can go, like, say you want to start off getting some breakfast in the Bronx, and then you want to go to Manhattan for lunch, and then you want to go for dinner in Brooklyn. You can do that, and then you want to go experience some good, food in Queens. You're
places in Queens.
Yeah, you're absolutely, set. You can actually do that. It's great, and that's essentially what I would probably want to do in that scenario, is find places that I would want to go to. And definitely, if it's a date scenario, yeah, but because culturally Japan is different, I don't think, and if it were like a theme, like in this case, it's talking about Ghibli or whatever. Ghibli is one of many, I guess, tourist destinations that you would want to go to. Like me personally, I probably wouldn't want to go to see the Statue of Liberty just because of how congested it is.
Have you gone?
Yes, I have. And try to get onto these little ferries to get yourself over to the island and back, or if I'm being perfectly honest, I would rather go to Chelsea Market and in and around the area and get some food and stuff and walk on the High Line, and probably go on one of the piers to go to one of the new parks that were built, right?
What's the aircraft carrier?
Yeah, or maybe I want to go to the Freedom Tower and go visit that because it's close by. Maybe go to the Empire State, and then around the Empire State, walk up and down the 5th Ave, 42nd Street, go to the parks, right? Maybe go down to to the LES to probably get some good food. Maybe go to Chinatown and go sightsee over there. Maybe go to Central Park, go to the museums. Like that would probably, in Manhattan, that would probably be dope. If I was to go to Brooklyn, obviously probably go, I think Brooklyn has a really good food scene as well. Maybe get some Italian food out there. Maybe go to Queens for some, either Mexican food or Chinese or some sort of Asian food. Probably dope over there. Go to the Bronx, probably get some like really outstanding Puerto Rican, Dominican food. I would probably do something like that, or Caribbean food, Jamaican food. That would probably be awesome down in the Bronx.
Go to the Queens, to that what's that big mall in Queens? In Jamaica?
Jamaica. I've
something
never,
mall. Yeah.
Probably. I would probably go to places like Roosevelt, or go to Corona, or go to Northern Boulevard and go get some food. in those areas. Um, and yeah, no, those would be
You want
spots that
if you wanted to go to date, it'd be a New York just a New York City ticket, like 90% off everywhere, transportation, everything. You'll be down to be in the city, 90% off.
yeah, like as far as like transportation goes, like in Manhattan, everything is walkable for the most part, unless the weather is really bad, like it's been for the last couple of days. Like
Literally,
it's been raining, and it's been really dangerous.
Two tropical storms back to back.
Yeah, so that's a no-go for me. But I mean, people seem to be okay with traveling by bus or by taxi or by metro, but by train or now jet skis, or paddle boating,
By kayak.
Kayak, of course. Why the hell not? But even then, like I would probably be more comfortable being able to walk around.
Bring your finest and a flotation device, just in case.
No, well, the reason I say walking is because it gives you the opportunity to sightsee, but it also gives you the opportunity to walk off the food that you ate at one place, so you can fill up on in the next spot that you go enjoy food at. So, like, say, I could definitely start off the day maybe as a what if scenario. If I was in Manhattan and I was on a date with a girl and I wanted to do a food crawl with her and kind of get a little sampling of different places, I would probably start off like if I were to start off at Grand Central train station, probably start off at the bakery right there at Zaro's inside the Grand Central train station. You grab myself like a nice cup of green tea and maybe a pastry right there that they sell, like maybe chocolate filled croissant or an almond croissant, right? And or a coffee ring, and just enjoy that. Walk around in Grand Central, take the sights. Probably walk around Grand Central over to maybe to what's it called, to the park across the street from it, or to the bookstore, or to the library, or
Bookstore, you say?
yeah, definitely. Or go up a couple of blocks to the Nintendo store, if anything, or walk myself all the way to what's it called, Times Square maybe. But even then, I wouldn't even walk it down there for the jump, right? To start off, right? Maybe I would want to walk in and around Grand Central, because there's a lot of little things around there. And then once lunch starts rolling in or rolling by, what I would probably do is a walk with her over to Momo-san to get some ramen, and probably split a meal with her right there. Like maybe we can try some ramen, try some like either curry or some other dish that they probably have as a special. From there, we would probably walk it up by what's it called? Probably over by what would be Fifth Ave maybe, or 7th Ave.
5th or 7th, yeah.
Yeah, and probably go over to the German restaurant. Probably go to Rheinbach. Probably get a splitter schnitzel, maybe a Jaeger schnitzel, or a
Giga schnitzel.
Yes, a Giga schnitzel, and maybe drink some tasty beer with them. And then from there, probably walk it all the way over to like around 42nd, or
like the city's entire theme of this date,
yeah, or go by what's it called, Times Square maybe, and go to Rick Bayless's restaurant called Tortazo. Maybe get a torta or something like that, or something of that nature. And then probably from there, walk all the way to Chelsea Market. Definitely get some Los Tacos Numero Uno from Chelsea Market.Maybe cross the hall from Los Tacos Numero Uno, go to the Korean spot, get some kimchi or something like that.
After eating the tacos.
Well, of course, we're splitting the food and we're just sampling. We're not like ODing, eating a whole meal, so we can actually taste it. Maybe from those two places, then we walk it to the corner of Chelsea Market and then go to the Starbucks Reserve that's there. Maybe sit there for like maybe like 10-15 minutes while we gather ourselves and get ourselves ready, and then we go hop on the High Line. We would probably do is after the reserve, we probably walk into the the vessel, and the vessel from there as a starting point, we'll go inside, go to the mall, right across the street from the vessel, and then just go to window shop, and then get down, take a couple of pictures.
This is west side, I think, right? The vessel.
At the vessel, I think is west side. I'm pretty sure.
What's that place? Ironworks? No, it's what's the name of that place? Forgot the name of it. But yeah, it's not the Flatiron building. Something.
Oh no, that's more towards the middle.
That's the middle. But you're in the west side. What's that district area called?
Chelsea Market.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, on the west side. Yeah.
You mean the meat packing district?
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, then we would walk from the vessel down High Line and get to the pier, go to the park. After the mall and the vessel, walk the High Line, go to the pier, go to the park, cross the street back over, and then make our way to essentially, I don't know, maybe go to a French restaurant around there, or go down to Little Italy or something like that, get maybe some Italian food. Maybe go to
what's this place, guys? The pizza? What's the guy's name?
Fashion District. The pizza, you mean Joey's? Joe's?
Yeah.
Joe's, maybe? Yeah, or Prince. I think it's Prince Street, right? We go to Prince Street to get some pizza. Yeah, why not? Maybe grab a slice, see what all the hubbub's about. Probably go to some sort of French restaurant around there, if it's close by. Definitely go to the Spanish restaurant. Go get some to the Spanish tapas over at what's it called? The Spanish tapas. What's it called? La Boqueria.
The mouth place. That's what basically.
Yeah, basically kind of
the mouthfeel restaurant.
Right, La Boqueria, and then from there, walk ourselves over to, I don't know if there's a Haagen-Dazs place or
ice cream.
The Thai rolled ice cream.
Like it's in a cold plate.
Yeah, and then they roll the cylinders of ice cream, or yeah, probably there. Or I don't know if there's a Haagen-Dazs or a Magnum. I think it might be Magnum ice cream spot. Probably get some ice cream there. I know there's like a falafel spot around too. Maybe go towards like going to the east side. Maybe go to Velska, get some pierogies or something like that, or go to the Flatiron building.
You're in the middle now.
Yeah, or walk it all the way down to what's called Wall Street, to the financial district. I don't know. Just try to walk as much as possible.
Go to the towers, the monument. Go into the building.
Probably there.
So there you have it, listeners. Alan over here is basically give him a ticket that gives him like a platter.
Yeah, like we'll go up to the museums, to Central Park. The museums, probably go over to another good spot. I don't know. We'll figure it out after that. But I'll probably just end it like in and around as close as we like.
Back in Grand Central.
Yeah, as close as possible, because then just
gotta go with these.
Got a nap, power nap on the train or something.
Take a coffee from downstairs and then go to your train.
Yeah, probably. And I mean, because you can always hit I think it's the Grand Hyatt right next to or attached to the Grand Central train terminal.
Okay.
Or go to MSG, maybe catch a basketball game or something.
That's another one. Mate, no, it's okay. Don't worry.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, what I would do. Like in Tokyo, I know I would not that exactly, but I would definitely want to do kind of like the same thing I did last time I went. Definitely end up at the hotel over there in Shinjuku.
At the Holiday Inn.
No Holiday Inn. Unless it's like the Grand Hyatt or something like that, or maybe something schnazzier, or the Continental maybe, or something.
Oh, are you here for pleasure or business, Mr. Lopez?
Both.
You're bringing your coin now. Like
No,
John
but-
Wick style. Alan
Yes,
Wick.
my gold points. No, because I would probably want to be in Shinjuku. So from Shinjuku, I would want to make my way to like places like Shibuya. If it's the weekend, definitely Ginza. Definitely Ginza, like on a Saturday or Sunday, so I can have the streets closed off and I can walk in the middle street.
It's government sponsored.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You get a golden ticket.
And definitely go to Odaiba to go see that big ass Gundam. Definitely, if I'm able to go hit up Yokohama, so I can go see the Chinese district over there, like little
Little China.
Little China.
Little.
Yeah, Little China. Yeah, Chinatown in Yokohama. Probably go to like the Samurai Museum, Shinjuku, around the red light district over at what's it called?
Ooh, would you bring as an icebreaker your own samurai sword katana, like around you?
No,
Yeah,
I would probably buy my own or buy one over there at the museum because there's probably stores in Shinjuku actual samurai swords, like the set where you have like an actual craftsman, like a swordsmith that will make your sword, but obviously that's more of like a custom order, or you can buy ones that are
on the
pre-made.
blade. Lock.
Yeah, pre-made. Oh, I would probably go to Sakusa and get those like chopsticks with your
My boy, I'm a food all the way. I can respect that.
with your name on it. That would be dope. Or go get your handkerchief with your initials and stuff, like with the special with the Japanese loom that they use, like the machine to make the actual threads and stuff,
Silk.
like loom it together. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's silk or cotton, but it's high quality, craftsmanship with emblem. Like you can get an emblem and your initials with it that kind of like tells your story, or kind of it's almost like a crest.
Do you have a crest? Would you have a crest ready for that?
I would probably invent a crest for myself because I don't think our family really has one.
No, but the Allen crest.
Yes, I would start my own crest. I would probably go to the spot over in Tokyo where you can get your own stamp.
I was gonna say that. This is my
Yeah.
crest.
I would definitely go hit up Tokyo Tower and Tokyo Sky Tree. I would try to go and hit up certain izakayas to get yakiniku and what's it called? Probably get some dope ass, food from any izakaya that has a good menu and good beer. Probably that would be the play. Get okonomiyaki, get the takoyaki, get other snacks, get the melon pan, get the taiyaki. What else? Yakitori at the izakaya would probably be dope. So
Isekai.
Izakaya
Oh.
bar, Japanese
Sorry,
bar,
sorry.
and
Because it sends you to another world once you drink this.
basically, and then probably hit up the spot to get yakitori. So basically skewers of like tasty meats and stuff like that, like meatballs or steak or
Takoyaki.
quail eggs wrapped in bacon. Something nice. Maybe go to the restaurant where it's specialized in katsu, like pork katsu. Like I would probably go to that spot. Look for a place where I can get like really good Kobe beef or wagyu, some A5 steak. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying?
Definitely go hit up a good Japanese sushi spot, like a really pristine or prestigious sushi spot where they have horses. Probably do that. Probably go.
So you jump from US, specifically New York City, to Japan, also Tokyo.
Yeah.
So, I'm taking notes over here.
Probably go catch a movie over at Shinjuku, at the movie theater with the Godzilla movie theater,
Gotcha.
and catch maybe the latest anime movie there.
Would you walk into a studios like with this ticket? Do you get a tours of the local studios, like
I
some
don't
custom
know.
experience?
I don't know. I would probably want to go to Nintendo World, if anything. I would
I'd
probably
go to Nintendo Industries, like walk up to the company, slap my golden ticket in their face, 90% off everything.
I wouldn't want to do that, bro. Just
Oh.
because like there's so much more that you could probably do with that ticket instead of going to a stuffy company. Where
But that's where the magic is made. I'm just kidding.
no. I get what you're saying, bro. But like to me, like the last thing, like what I would probably want to do more than anything else is if like I had a ticket that is basically letting me
90% off pass, basically.
yeah, like if I had a 90% pass or off for certain things, like if I were going to go to a Nintendo or something like that, like the last thing I would want is to, you know, inconvenience the people that work there already.
But they already know about this. That everything is on the level. That's why it's called this 90% off ticket.
No, of course, but still,
in the city.
It doesn't take away that you might be inconveniencing people in the industry. In the
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
Well, I would want to share the wealth more than anything else because I don't know if these people are being taken care of.
But you're leaving the scope of this concept.
No,
It's it's for you.
No,
and your date.
I know. But even if it's me, bro, like personally, like I don't like to be in that situation where if I'm able to help, why not help? Just because, like, yeah, we can all be greedy and egocentric when it comes to, oh yeah, they're holding it down, or I have a pass, that's great. But it's like, again, to my point earlier, it's like, I don't know, culturally, we're very different from the Japanese because over here it's more laid back to a certain degree.
It's flexible, more flexible.
I guess the workload plus the work, the workload that they have compared to over there. Like I have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of these companies are very, how can I put it? Are very tough on the new person, right? So it's a very senpai kohai type of situation where the hierarchy, right?
Hierarchy, yeah.
Of the whole system. So it's like, am I going to be the dude that's going to make their life even more, I guess, stressful with not only their original workload, but now they have to kind of bend to my whim like that again.
Even though you're leaving the scope of this theoretical, it's saying, okay, if this guy should come turns it around with their date,
you know what would
with the
be
golden
cool,
ticket.
bro? If I had the golden ticket, I would probably, like, if I do go to an industry like that, like if I were go
to a country,
yeah, a country
or a city.
yeah. But if I'm going to a specific place, I can't be everywhere at once. Obviously, if I do choose to go to like I don't know, like, well, what's a good one? If
Tokyo.
I were no, but if I were to go to a specific company, like, if I were to go to I don't know, what's
Ufotable.
right? If I get to meet and greet with these people that are the artists, the ones that are doing the panels, right, for what we see
Demon
on,
Slayer.
right? I would, if I had a golden ticket, I would, bring food, snacks, and drinks to share with these good people that bust their butts on working so hard and probably not making enough money.
Of course, yeah.
Right? That's my whole thing. If
Your
that's
date's looking at you. Why are you carrying a whole tote bag of stuff? What's in there? Don't worry about it.
yeah. Because I would hope that the person that's with me is, at least on the same wavelength of, like, it's better to give than to receive when you have the opportunity to give, right? So
I won this, but I still want to partake in sharing the.
Yeah, of course.
Hello.
That exactly. So that way it's kind of more reciprocal, where it's like I know they're kind of obligated because I have the golden ticket to show me around and maybe like show me the ropes and show me certain things and maybe even gift me something like a panel that was signed by the mangaka of said manga.
I got an idea for
artists,
what you
right?
can bring. It has to be something that you can bring plenty of and give plenty to this industry. Let's say to you, affordable, like a candy, a mazapan, or a dubalin, or what else? Like, you know what I mean? Like something that's plenty of that you could bring plenty to the industry workers that's nice and packable.
Right. I in Japanese they have a term called like a
Something when you go to vacation, you bring a gift.
yeah, it's called the omiyagi in Japanese, right?
Mhm.
So it's a gift that you would give someone when you're on vacation, right? Or you come back from vacation. So it's called omiyagi. So
This is your vacation, yeah, your dream
yeah,
vacation.
I would bring some omiyagi from back from Mexico
Back east.
or from the States, right?
Yeah.
I would if there's anything I would probably bring, it would probably be something that is something tasty. Yeah, of course, I would probably want to share with them from my Mexican side, right? So like masapan, dubalines, what some other maybe Mexican candy. And stuff
What's
like
the one
that.
that's like a little stick that has like 3 different chocolate, strawberry, and it's like a little cup thing?
The
is it-
dubalin?
Is it Duval?
Yeah. But other than that, I would probably want to bring other things that might be of interest to them. Maybe I would want to cater.
I was thinking candy. Yeah.
Catering. If I was going to do something like food-wise catering, maybe bring a food truck, like a tacos food truck or something.
Coming in with the date with the food truck, my boy over here, big. I didn't think about that.
and
I
bringing like a copious amounts of tequila or what's it called?
Agua de Jamaica or chata.
I would do the aguas frescas, of course, the Jamaica horchata, tamarindo, obviously, but I would probably want to bring tequila and mezcal as a
Corona.
as a thank you to them for being.
Oh, the 100-year ones, the complimentary ones.
No, I would probably do something a little bit more, more authentic than that. I would probably want to offer them maybe like arete, tequila, or probably like La Llorona. No, I wouldn't do that. That's
Not Patron. You don't want to
No.
insult them.
no, I don't want to give them some crap ass liquor. I want to give them good quality liquor. If I was going to give them liquor, like
You could
again,
give them the golden coin chocolate.
yeah, I could, but I would try to be. How could
You're thinking outside the ticket of you're bringing a whole
well,
goodie
that's because,
trunk.
like,
I didn't expect that.
me personally, if I'm gonna go inconvenience somebody regardless of my golden ticket, like yeah, but I do want to make it up to them because I know they work hard and I'm gonna inconvenience them. Like if I were to go to like a Don Quixote, right, which is like essentially the equivalent of us going to a Walmart,
I don't think there is.
a Walmart or something of that nature, because it's like relatively it would probably be like a Walmart, but more like on Dollar General type
Or
of
so, yeah, Dollar Tree. Yeah.
Dollar Tree type of prices, or Five Below type of prices, right, for certain things. So if I were to go there, like yeah, I'm not dishing out the what's it called, the taco truck and stuff like that for the employees per se, but it's because I'm going there as in that certain specific scenario, I'm going there to buy certain things. It's not because they're going to show me around, right? So if I were to go to like a Ufotable, right, or if I'm going to go to a Gunzo or Kyoto Animation or any studio of that that caliber, like JC Staff or something like that, that's different. They don't have things to sell there. to be perfectly honest, it's more of like a meet and greet and give it a tour or something.
A tour,
like that.
yeah.
And if I could show them some of my appreciation for them for being so cool, it would probably be do that for them. And whether they want it or not, bro, that's up to them. But I'm just trying to be
My boy over here being the Mr. Beast of dates.
right. And I would want the girl that's on the date with me to be on the same wavelength, and obviously I would want to take her and show her around and show her a good time as well. It's not like I'm trying to be
No, of course.
but
But this is like
yeah, of course. Like I would obviously want to take her to obviously dope ass places where we can actually hang out and chill and eat and have a good laugh and look and
make memories.
learn. Yeah, of course. Like I would want to go to if this is a potential girl that I'm going to marry. It's like I wouldn't be opposed to go to the Seiko store to get a matching tennis watches, right, or whatever they're called. So his and her watch, maybe an SKX or something like that for me, and an SKX or SJX for her for a woman's sized watch, wristwatch, and man-sized watch for me. Wristwatch for me. And then maybe we can go to the Yamaha store. Maybe if she plays an instrument, we can like pick out instruments for each other and we can play or something like that. Maybe go to obviously to the Uniqlo or some store and maybe buy outfits for each other if we're gonna go on a night out of town, like go to a restaurant, maybe want to dress up, maybe want to go get something fancy or something like that. And do things like that, bro. Like maybe go hit up the manga shop, right? Or the anime figure store, and just browse and cruise and do something like that. That would be dope. Maybe go onto the Mario Karts in the street.
Are they still open? I don't think they're available anymore.
They might be. I don't know.
I remember they closed off like right before the pandemic.
They might be open again.
Like that, you just like speechless.
Yeah, definitely go to the Crane game. What's it called?
The video game place, the building.
The buildings that have not only video games but Crane games. They have maybe what's it called? The escape rooms and stuff like that, or just try to figure out how to have a good time. Walk around, go to all these places and have an awesome time. That would be my kind of like dream scenario with the golden ticket. Go to all their little parks that they have in the city, because each I guess how can you put it, each borough it has like parks inside of them, so it's dope because you'll have like maybe 2 or 3 parks scattered around each little borough, and it's super awesome because you have like the city or the town around, and then you'll have like a park right in the middle of each like place.
Hey,
so,
Alan.
Yeah.
So when somebody tells you they give you a golden ticket, this is what you think. This is what you say.
Yeah, that's
To go even further beyond.
This is what you say. Like, oh, you give me a ticket? I'm gonna squeeze everything else out of this golden ticket, man.
Oh yeah. I will definitely drain that ticket, bro.
And create memories. You're like the Mr. Beast of dating, basically, right now.
I don't know if I'm the Mr. Beast of dating.
Just this concept.
Oh yeah.
Just picture.
I'd rather have one and done type of thing. Like I want that girl to be the one and only type.
Imagine she isn't though.
Like no, hey, bro. Like if it's my scenario,
you brought her through the whole thing.
No. If it's my scenario, she's gonna be the one.
But this is just you winning the ticket. What did she have to do to go onto this date? Did you invite her?
Of course, I would have to invite her.
So this ticket can't be like she wins. You obviously this is your story that you win. You're the main protagonist.
Listen,
obviously, my boy. I'm sorry.
Towards the end of the date, bro, we're at Tokyo Skytree, and I'm
on the sunset.
Yeah, I'm proposing to her at the top.
My boy, what?
At the pinnacle. I'm
in one date.
Well, that's after the New York date. You know what I'm saying?
What? Like, the US had to sponsor you, and now Japan sponsored you with this singular golden ticket. And obviously, after all this,
bro,
she says no.
Well, in order for us to be on those 2 dates, I would have to know her before those dates in order for me to feel comfortable to propose. Of course, I would have to already. Yeah,
it's actually 3 dates, mind you. No, imagine.
No. Maybe
all
more than 3 dates. More than 3 dates.
All this like 3 months in between, like in total it's a whole year thing, but you go on 3 dates. You go to New York City, and then you go to Japan, and then you go and you do the Mr. Beast thing with the taco truck at the end.
And obviously this is all hypothetical.
It's our you're the main protagonist.
And it's just me spitballing things if per your direction of a golden ticket that
90% off golden ticket.
Right, that doesn't exist.
They still have to. The 10% is basically just for tax purposes for the government.
Right.
The US and the /Asia / Japan. And with that, I feel like adequate with mine. I would have just been happy with New York City, but I'm willing to take the 90% off.
Oh yeah,
ticket.
I haven't even
experience.
I haven't even spoken upon the Mexican one, the Mexican trip, the 90% golden. take
Hold
it
on.
in Mexico.
Leave it for the next episode for that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With that, dear listeners, I want to thank you for staying all this time with me. And Alan, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for hopping in and giving me these headcanons, these stories, these lore.
I was actually going to tell you before we bounced, like, there was a video that you also attached to the notes, but I don't know if I don't think we have time for it, do we?
Save it for the next one. How about that?
So it's like it's titled it's titled Every Isekai and Fantasy Anime Coming Out Next Season. So or in layman's terms, right now, winter or is it fall season? Fall
yeah,
season.
Let's save it for this one. If you're down, let's make a plan to open up with that one off the bat and then off the rip from the recording, and then let's go for what we didn't touch from there. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
Well, Alan, anything you'd like to say to the listener?
Thank you everyone for sticking with us. We'll definitely be back next week.
It'll probably be a two-parter this one.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, you can break it up however you want. I just also wanted to tell listeners, thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking with us. Obviously, Marcos is going to have some sort of poll on Twitter /X and Instagram. We'll try to post as much as possible. If you have any questions or if you have any doubts or recommendations, please reach us on all our social media platforms. What else? Hopefully, we'll have a special guest in the couple of weeks. We'll probably schedule a special guest to hop on with us. And also, I want to say that there's something I wanted to share with you guys. Oh yes, I do believe might be, again, not 100% on the dates, but I'll probably be going outside the country for something or other. But I'm not quite sure on the dates yet, but I will let you know beforehand. Also, if you have any things or any recommendations that you guys have for us concerning or I guess subjects or anime or anything else that comes to mind that you want to share with us, that you want us to speak about on the podcast, let us know.
DM us.
Yes.
The Twitter DMs are open. Are the IG DMs open to the public?
Yes, they are. Everything is open for DMs and combo and all that. Also, please share the podcast with everyone. Spread the word.
Spread the good word.
And if you guys find it in your hearts to hold it down with some sort of coffee or anything else, even if it's just the like button or giving us a shout out or
5 stars.
A 5 stars rating, that would be awesome. We would really appreciate that. And obviously, only if you want to, guys. No pressure. But we really appreciate it, and we hopefully will catch you guys in the next one. Be safe, stay safe, love all your friends and family, and stay upright and upwards.
Stay humble and stay frosty, dear listeners.
Yes, definitely. Take care, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you, Marcus.